Good day, friend. Keeping well? No problem. How can I help? Let's get going then.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting used to. You're already as good as I am. There's nothing you can learn from me. It's sort of a random assortment of things. See anything useful?
I've helped you all that I can. The rest is up to you.
I like what Isran has done with the plate. It's sort of a random assortment of things. See anything useful? See you.
I've helped you all that I can. The rest is
Good
up
day,
to you.
friend. Keeping well? No problem. How can I help? Let's get going then.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It's sort of a random assortment of things. See anything useful? Get yourself killed.
I've helped you all that I can. The rest is up to you.
I like what Isran has done. It's sort of a random assortment of things. See anything useful? Until next time.
I've helped you all that I can. The rest is up to you.
What do you need? Okay, got it. Anything else?
I've helped you all that I can. The rest is up to you.
Arkay's been watching over me for years now. He says he's not too sure about you yet, though. I've been poring over some of the tomes left here in the keep. Interesting stories indeed. Seems the previous incarnation of the Dawnguard had, at one time, some interesting toys. Arkay and I think it could be a great advantage for us. You should look into retrieving it. A powerful warhammer imbued with magic that places warding runes on the ground to obliterate its wielder's foes. Sounds useful. What's that, Lord? Well, should I tell him? Arkay says you'll be facing warlocks. Nothing you can't handle. Go with the light.
Talk to me? Okay.
What's on your mind?
On the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the Guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting.
There you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. Don't dismiss our adversaries so easily. They're well-funded, patient, and have been able to avoid identification for years. However, don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum-Eye. Gullum-Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. Arengoth is a fool. Arengoth was a fool to think he could get away with this. Golden Glow Estate provided a huge payout for us before Arengoth locked us out. Maven looked the other way as long as the honey kept flowing and we kept him in line. Let's not kid ourselves. Blackbriar mead is swill. The only thing keeping it successful is Maven. Word on the street was that hunting brew tasted better, cost less, and Sabjorn didn't shove it down everyone's throat. If Sabjorn ever managed to push Maven off her pedestal, we'd all be in trouble. Look, in case you hadn't noticed, these aren't the glory days of the guild. We've lost more clients in the last decade than I'd care to count, but Maven's stuck with us throughout the entire ordeal. I'll be damned if I'm gonna lose her to, well, whatever they are. When Gullumai was getting us merchandise from the East Empire Company, we were making a hefty profit. It was so lucrative, I was considering moving the guild to Solitude to save us time. Gullumai started to get greedy and cut us out of the deal. Almost can't say I blame the scaly bastard. Started out innocent enough. He kept claiming the shipments were light because of Imperial interference. Then maybe a few years ago it all stopped. He didn't even bother to contact us anymore. I need you to put all your efforts into this job. We can't afford any mistakes.
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to see me about your face, to have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Until next time. Speak quickly. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot... Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not always been a I count, and yet I have fallen so changed. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you.